Hello YouTube. Well, it's time to put some seeds in the ground. I've got most of my oats ground ready. I've got my Farmall H hooked up to my McCormick number 10 grain drill. I usually sow oats with the H. It just seems like it's the right tractor to be on the grain drill. I've had this H for a long time. Well, a few years ago I had it in the shop and swapped out the transmission and rear end from a parts tractor because this had a bunch of bad bearings in it. I'll put a link to that up here in case you want to check that out. But anyway, this McCormick number 10 drill, I've had this for a long time, probably somewhere between 20 and 30 years. When I bought my farm from my grandparents, they had an old Van Brandt, John Deere Van Brandt seeder, and I used that for a year or two. And then I had an old, I think it was a Case grain drill for a few years. It really didn't work very well. So then I picked up this number 10, and it has worked well enough that I really haven't been tempted to replace it with anything. So I've got a truckload of seeds. I've only got about 4 acres here at home to plant, and of course that'll be certified organic. I've also got a bag of organic alfalfa there, grass seed. And I'm planting about a dozen acres for a friend of mine at his farm about 2 miles down the road. So we've got some conventional oats and alfalfa to plant in his fields. And I have committed my neighbor's farm that was just sold. I've met the new owner as well. I've met her. Him I've talked to on the phone once. He hasn't been around here yet. But I have committed to seeding down the fields that I had planted in corn last year and making the hay over there this year. So we'll, I've committed to that, then we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, I'm going to plant my fields here at home first, the certified organic, because the grain drill is clean right now, so I can plant the organic and then I won't have to clean it out before I go back to planting the conventional at my friend's farm. So we'll load up the drill, grease everything up, oil everything up, and head out. I'm at my friend's farm now, ready to get to work. There's about 10 or 12 acres here. I've just got loaded up. I got some spare seeds there. I suppose I'll be at this for a couple of hours. One thing about the old number 10 grain drills, I'll say they have kind of a modest sized hopper for the alfalfa grass seed, but yeah, a guy ought to stop once in a while, stretch his legs anyway. about half done here. I went around the whole thing 4 times, then started in the middle and worked my way up to the top, which is where I'm at now. Now I'll go down and work my way down. This place here, this field, belongs to my good friend that I used to farm together with. There's a house and a barn here and about 30 acres, about 15 tillable and some pasture. You can see the barn there, the roof of the barn above the trees. He's been renting this ground ever since we quit milking cows together. But he doesn't live here anymore. They moved and live about 5 miles down the road. This place is for sale, so he wanted me to seed this down for him instead of renting it out. So I said I would. I plan to cut the oats and round bale it, feed it to my cows. Then he's entertaining offers on the place right now. I'm sure it'll be sold pretty quickly. But I'll cut the oats and get that off here, and then I suppose someone else will be doing things here.